Hey guys, this is Andy with BullGrid Support, and today I was actually looking at my site on my phone and saw that my menus are taking up way too much space. I have the site pulled up here and my menu looks fine on the desktop, but if I use the dev tools in my browser to make it the same size as my phone, you can see it takes up way too much space here at the top. On most modern sites, when you view them on a mobile device, they show up in a collapse menu, also known as a hamburger menu, and this is to help keep everything compact for mobile visitors. Today, I'm actually going to show you how to set up and make changes to your hamburger menus with BullGrid Crio. I already have the customizer open over here on this other tab, so let's go ahead and jump right in. There's two places where we can actually edit menus in the customizer. The one that we see in front of us right now would be to actually change the contents of the menu or to add and remove links. If I actually click on it, we can see that my menu named primary is set to the main menu location. Since we aren't editing the menu itself today, just how it looks and how it's presented, let's go back up a level and go under design. And from here, there's another option for menus. So in here, I'm going to select my main menu, and there's actually a ton of customization options in here. I can change the color and styles of links, I can add a background and all that good stuff, but today I'm just looking for the hamburger menu options specifically. You can see that from here that mine is currently set to disabled, and if I click into it, I can go ahead and enable it by clicking this right here. So now it's active, but so far we aren't seeing any changes. By default, this is set to only show on mobile and tablet views. And down here at the bottom, if I click the device view buttons for mobile and tablet, we can actually see that that hamburger menu is kicking in. So the next thing I can do is I can change the color of the icon that shows up right here. Uh, in general, it's usually best to make the icon stand out so that visitors can easily find the menu icon. So I'm just going to go ahead and change it to this white so that it stands out. Now when I switch between the desktop and tablet views, we can actually see that menu kick in and go away whenever I change back and forth. But I actually kind of feel like on this desktop view that it's still probably a little bit too big. It's expanding to two lines, which isn't really that big of a deal, but I'm going to go ahead and be picky for the sake of this. So I can actually change what device views this menu shows up on. So for example, if I click on desktop, we can see that it populates there. So I personally like having this menu collapse in general just because I have a lot of links in it. So I'm going to go ahead and select the large view as well, just for good measure. I can also change the animation styles on the icon. So right now it's set to boring, which is kind of living up to its name. It just flashes over to an X and goes back and forth between that and the three lines. But I can actually select that over here, and if I hover over these, you can actually see a little preview of what it's going to look like. I think I like this -1, so let's go ahead and go with that. So now when I click on this, we can see it just collapses to that minus symbol, and I can put it back and forth. Now that I'm happy with all the options I've selected, I'm going to go ahead and up here hit publish to make sure that I save my changes. And once this is done, let's go ahead and take one last look at the site on the front end as we did at the beginning. So it's just going to take a second here. And that is good. So let's go ahead and take one last look. So I will need to refresh over here. And once that's done, we should see that I have this beautiful hamburger menu on each device size. If I come over here and change it back to the same size as my phone, we can see it looks good. It looks good on each size as I drag it up and down right here. Beautiful. But that's been how to update and make changes to your hamburger menus with BullGrid Crio. I hope you guys found this demonstration helpful and informative. If you have any other questions or if you want to know more, feel free to leave a comment below or head over to our support forums and other resources at bullgrid.com/support. Thanks for watching.